From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth. Here at Tommy Max, of course, at my bar where everyone has a chance to take a seat and tell their story. It's the B Teal segment with my good friend Brian Sexton. We got an old friend returning to tell us about some really cool updated news from him and his business. Let's welcome them in. Brian Sexton is here. Brian, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Scott Lara from militaryfairs.com. Good to see you again, Scott.
I tell you, Tommy, it's always great to be here at the bar.
Absolutely, man. First of all, thank you for your service. I know you were a long time part of the Navy for 30 years, and can't thank you enough for your service.
Appreciate it.
Right out of high school, is that correct?
Joined when I got out of high school. I was working at the Kmart camera department and ran over and jumped in the Navy and loved every minute of it.
You saw the world, right?
Yes, I did, and they paid me.
And they paid you. And that helped because you've always been in the travel business. At least on this show, you were promoting that, right?
100%, because I love being out to sea. I love sharing my passion of cruises, Virgin Voyages, Carnival, right out of Jacksonville, and absolutely love it. But I'm so excited about these Jaguar games in London. My son went there, and my daughter-in-law went there last year, saw Marissa up in the stands, Trevor's wife. And the best thing about this, Tommy, is that militaryfairs.com, we offer discounts on travel, airfare, hotels, cruises, but we're offering big discounts on the trips to London, and it's going to be great.
And you're from Chicago, so that's a part of it too, right? You
Oh,
want to put the
go Bears! Bears
together.
fans, I tell you, maybe we'll go to that Bears game out there in London.
Yeah. Have you made the trip over yet?
I have not.
Oh, you need to.
Yeah.
They listen. They do an exceptional job with it. And we were just
sure.
talking. The league has such an international focus right now. They are trying. You can't grow the league by adding more teams, right? But you can grow the league by adding more markets, and that's their approach. They've got London. They're adding South America this year with Sao Paulo, Brazil, right? They're working on Madrid and Paris in future years. They've obviously had great success in Germany. So the Jaguars were forward thinking. There was a lot of gnashing of teeth and angst when Shad said, I'm going to give a game up every year and go play over there. But he understood small market, have to be innovative, took a game over there, and now they've got a staff, they've got a following, they've built the growth, and they're ahead of the curve in the rest of the league on not only the fundamentals of how you play over there, how you travel, but how you make money from it, which it's the NFL, it's about the money, and they're doing it well.
And when they first announced it, I mean, the team wasn't doing well. You know, it wasn't a very good franchise. It was, that decade other than 2017. Yeah. So I understood the angst. Like, what do you mean? Now you're taking a game or now two to London.
Well,
I get that, but
one.
I know the.
They only take one. The
back
other
then
one,
they were taking one.
Right, and even the new agreement says they'll only ever take one. The second game is an away game. Right. So you're not taking that from Jackson because they didn't have it in the first place.
So that's what I mean. I can understand the angst in the beginning. Yeah. But it is better for the team, and that's what the owner cares about, and that's a good thing. It does help the city. It does.
It brings it back. When you see the league's focus on international games right now, when you understand where they're going, you see that Khan was so much further ahead in terms of positioning the Jaguars to have an international presence. Now everybody wants those international games. Look at what the Chiefs have encountered and the Patriots and Colts last year when they went to Germany. A tidal wave of interest, which means money.
When the home team's owner keeps, 80% of all that?
Well, it depends on the deal. So the Jaguars deal with Wembley, right? It's not a league game, right? All the other international games are part of the international series, meaning the league does that. Not this one. Khan has all the expense, he has all the risk, he pays all the people who work in the stadium, he staffs it, he does everything.
Then
he makes more of it.
I got it.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So tell us more about the trips that you're going to have planned.
I tell you, we're going to have it all laid out. If you're flying, Chicago, right? Yeah. If you're flying out of Chicago, we're going to have deals for you to go to London. You're flying out, the Patriots, they're going over there. We're going to have deals, we're going to have hotels, we're going to have lots of fun, and I look forward to being there myself.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It should be great. So militaryfairs.com. If you're military, past, present, what have you, go to the website and get some great information on great deals to support our team overseas.
100%.
In London. Well, great to have you, Scott. Always a pleasure.
Tommy, thank you.
Brian, always a pleasure, my man. Great to have you. Make sure you check out Scott's profile. You see Brian all over the place here at Client Focus Media. Just go to the Daily News Network.com website. Until next time, stay safe out there and be cool. And we'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
The coach should be going to bed at night thinking about the athlete and how they're going to help that athlete improve. They shouldn't be worrying about how am I going to quantify their improvement, or am I going to have to keep up with all this information? Those things that are kind of background to the coach focusing there on the athlete. And so what Dasher does is it takes all those side things away, allowing the coach to focus then on the athlete.